since it has been a day. I am not as angry as I was, but I am still curious as to what decisions I will be allowed to make, because it might lead me to just drop a few bodies. My name is Big Gamer Stick Will, and welcome to the final part of Life is Strange True Colors, which I am honored to be saying because I got a Life is Strange game up on my YouTube channel now. I had a feeling the last chapter would be named Side B once I realized the first one was named Side A.
Welcome back, Alex.
This is definitely a
Do you
dream.
want to talk about your time in Colorado?
Unless she was wearing the same shirt at this point in time back then.
Let's start with something positive. What did you learn from your visit to Haven Springs?
This is why they make you wear it, because of the cutscene. The meaning of home, not to be afraid of my emotions. Well, to be fair, I don't think we were afraid of our emotions. We just didn't like our power to use everybody else's emotions.
I thought I learned what it means to make a place your home.
That must have felt like quite the victory.
I love how angry is right there.
Let's talk about how it feels to know that you might have been wrong. I suppose I'm proud of you for trying. You helped some people. Chased a mystery. Got to kiss a pretty girl. But Alex, you're right back where you started.
I don't think that's true.
You're wrong. I don't belong in here.
If that were true, Alex, you'd know you were talking to an empty chair.
Where was the camera that was always up in my face? Excuse me?
What the fuck? I guess that's me. Case number 53322.
You know, when it said Alex Chen, I was gonna say that is not a number, but I also didn't know that's actually what it was supposed to look like.
I guess that's me.
And I thought we were gonna open it. Never
Case
mind.
number 53322.
Alexandra Alex Chen, age 21, gender female. Symptoms: emotional instability, occasional violent outbursts, hallucinations visual, hallucinations oral, delusional ideation, depression, anxiety. This is my first time ever hearing about oral hallucinations. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Thrown down a... what?
Alright, that's a lot. Alex experienced a detailed and robust delusion that she is able to read other people's emotional states and believes that, because of this ability, she is uniquely equipped to help others overcome their own emotional trauma. It's difficult to overlook the irony. Someone as profoundly dysfunctional as Alex adopting the role of emotional caretaker. Had she not been returned to my care, I do not think it hyperbolic to speculate that her reckless attempts at fixing her friends and family would eventually have gotten someone hurt. It's my belief that Alex's delusions constitute a threat to her continued well-being, as well as those of others. As such, I recommend Alex be thrown down an endless pit, her body shattered against each jutting board and errant brick, until she is forgotten in the darkness beneath the world. This is, in my professional opinion, the most humane thing we can do for her. That's... that's sick.
Hey, my guitar. Knock, knock.
That I get that that's not the actual thing, but I'm also trying to understand how this is supposed to be helping her, because I'm assuming this is the moment before you die that your mind is trying to help you survive.
Is that what I look like? Really?
Oh yeah, your apartment never had a mirror. I don't blame you for not knowing.
These don't belong to Dr. Lin. A tuning peg.
Before I read that, this is like the third iteration of this photo we had. And the one she had, wasn't it just the 2 kids? And the one Gabe had, it was the whole family. Now it's the mom and the kids. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna start from here. ISO. I honestly don't know what ISO stands for. One missing patient. Answers to Alex. She was always scratching at the door trying to get out, but she's declawed, so her capacity to fend for herself is minimal. If spotted, please exercise caution when approaching. She will appear friendly and normal, but we've had some behavioral issues in the past. Please help me find my patient. I'm starting to get really worried.
How did I even get back here?
Attention residents, please join me in welcoming Alex Chen back to Helping Hands. We're happy, though not surprised, that Alex has once more substituted, submitted herself to the stultifying and inescapable embrace of our institution. In light of all recent excitement, now is a good time to remind Helping Hands residents that impulses to leave our institution, while understandable, are best resisted. Remember, the outside world is sharp-toothed and possessed of an insatiable hunger, and you are soft and slow and appetizing. Why throw yourself into its mouth? Throw yourself instead into mine. I would love to examine that. Oh, we can't even look at the computer. By saying her mind is really trying to make...
I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo.
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened, I just want what's best for you.
Turns out Dr. Lin and Jed were the same person? No, I'm joking. But with those my block texts, like I can understand all the visual stuff, but pulling out her cell phone with all that on it, I feel like it's her mind trying to make sense of the situation. But at the same time, I'm just gonna need us to wake the fuck up, because there's no way in hell I'm dead.
Of course.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me? When I saw the guitar pick on the wall, I thought it was gonna be a key. So I'm just gonna assume I'm supposed to get it in. Bitch!
Alex Chen?
We're not gonna question that, Alex?
My guitar case has never heard of me. Sure. Huh.
Well, there's only one number I think I've seen in here so far. 53322. Was that 5 numbers? Five, 3, 3. Glad they made it easy to remember. guess there's nothing else in the guitar, or in the guitar case.
The hell? Can't play if I can't tune.
Okay, the guitar pick wasn't in there in the first place, and it's not even going to be what I thought it was for. What the hell am I supposed to do? I get the game is built like this, but I almost hate that I'm making sense out of this world. The only proper song to play would be Bring Me Back to Life. Or I guess for a proper song title, Wake Me Up. She is fucked up. So that's what I was saying before. There's no way I got shot in the face, right? Because it looked like I got shot in the face. I don't know if that, like where the main blood is coming from, was because it skidded past my forehead.
Oh!
Or if I just got shot somewhere else and my head got banged on every board on the way down here. I don't trust that. We may not be crashing through it with the force of 1,000 suns, but that doesn't mean it's sturdy enough. God. Imagine Jed was up there thinking I was dead and just mourning. Then he just heard me scream. Now he's worried. Now he's worried I'm about to be like a zombie and come back for that ass.
Psst. Alex.
Gabe?
I didn't even think we were gonna see him again.
You're dead.
So? Lots of people are dead, Alex. Most people.
Where are we?
It's actually a true statement.
I want to say a hospital.
Dr. Mendez to intensive care. Dr. Mendez to intensive care.
Yep, definitely a hospital.
Gabe.
Okay, here's what I do know. You're 10, I am 14. Our mother is sick. So is our father. But it's a different kind of sickness. Play your part.
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay. She was right over there, waiting for me.
I
Gabe, Alex, I need you to listen very carefully. We got some scary news today, and I'm going to be spending some time at the hospital.
What? Mom? Are you okay?
Hush now. It's going to be okay. Do you understand me? Things will be different for a little while, but I am going to be okay.
She knew. Even then, she knew.
I'm gonna save my question to see if see what happens at the end of
It's
this.
always too hot in this room.
I was gonna say I didn't expect her to have red hair. Boy, am I glad I didn't. Didn't mean that.
How many nights did Dad spend in this room? Sleeping in an uncomfortable chair and eating vending machine dinners. There's something so weird and scary about watching your dad cry. Mom. Every time I saw her, I worried it would be the last. Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
Is that how it went? You don't think you missed anything?
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
Wait. Did I miss something?
Did I miss something? I'm mad confused. I saw the journal symbol, did it? Oh. Alex Chin, age 10, sadness. Today we went back to the hospital because my mom is sick. Our neighbor drove us there because my dad stayed the night with my mom. I wanted to bring my rat Shushu, because I always bring Shushu when I go to the hospital to see my mom, but I forgot. Mom says I have to take care of my brother and my dad. She used to not be so skinny, but now she is so skinny. I wish she was not so skinny, and I wish she could come home. She gave me a necklace she wears sometimes. That rat at the bottom with the crown on his head could be King Mickey. Just saying. Okay, I see water now.
No matter how much Mom drank, her throat was always dry.
I don't know if I'm exactly supposed to check on anything else in the environment, but let me go ahead and bang my head against this wall before I do.
Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Water, Alex. Get her some water.
Is this why I just skipped this part last time?
Thank you. You almost never cried, even when you were very small. Did you know that? That's been my biggest challenge with you. How do you take care of someone who is already so strong? Shh. No tears, my strong girl. I want you to make me a promise. Your brother, your father, they are going to need you. You have to be strong. Will you do that, Alex? Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
That was a lot in between there. At least we got to meet the parents in some form. What I was gonna say is, if they're all dead, then of course this would just be in her mind. But I thought it was like, I don't know, some afterlife moment with Gabe because she slightly died. But because the first time we interacted with that mom, it was completely different because she skipped it. And then her interpretation of Gabe rocked up and restarted it. I'm guessing it was still in her mind. Which confused me at first, because when she walked away from Gabe and the father, they were still there. I was thinking maybe they should have faded away, but I don't know. So because of the bandana, I'm already guessing that the mother's sickness was cancer. And I'm assuming we're supposed to find the father's sickness in here. Even though he may not be the main goal, I am going to look around in hopes that we can understand what it was. Because I don't know if he was like a gambler, an addict, abusive.
Was that the last time you talked to her? Mom.
I think so.
Do you miss her?
Gabe, what's going on?
You're 11, I'm almost 15. Dad and I are time bombs. You keep running back and forth, trying to defuse us both. This is going to suck so bad. Play your part.
I don't know why I like him saying that so much. Play your part. Don't try to do anything different this time. Just let it work itself.
There was only ever one thing to do when they got like this. Drown them out and wait for it to pass.
Kids don't call, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. Oh, wait, this is really the song? Holy fuck. I swear I thought it was gonna be something else. There's a picture on my wall.
Alex?
Reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
It's okay, it's just me. But you know that's not how it went down, right?
Damn, Alex, you have a shit memory. Nah, I'm joking. I know it's trauma. I enjoyed the cameo from that song, though, because I really thought it was going to be a different song. Hey, if you give me free control,
to keep the peace.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna see what I can see around here.
I did. When wasn't this place falling apart?
Wait, how's there a water stain on that floor if you have a second floor?
I can't believe they were ever this happy.
And I guess if the top floor was leaking and it just drips into the floor, it would, yeah. Or a pipe, I don't know.
Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even tasted a butter cookie. Cleaning Dad's ashtray was not my favorite job in the world. It was full of greeting cards. Mom kept every single one we ever got.
Does someone actually do that in real life? Like every birthday card and Christmas card? Because I feel bad for throwing some of them away, but at a certain point, I feel like...
My job was to sort them in order of how close we were to a collections notice.
I feel like they've overstayed their welcome and you're supposed to throw them away?
Thanks for trying, Lucky Cat. I wanted to be a werewolf that Halloween. Couldn't afford the costume. We never really touched these after Mom died. She was such a good... Gabe used to steal Dad's beer all the time.
It
was like the one thing they didn't fight about.
I wasn't expecting her to keep going.
We never really touched these after Mom died. She was such a good cook. 2 cups water for 1 cup rice. Set timer for 30 minutes. Do your history homework. Serve.
Hey.
Hey, Gabe. I'm Leslie Halloran. I'm from the Oregon State Child Protective Services. We got a call from someone who said there might have been some kind of fight here last night. Is your dad home?
Oh, gosh. You know what? That was like rehearsal. And I'm in this play at school, and my dad, he was helping me learn my lines.
Must be some play. But if you need anything, my number is on there. Okay?
You know that lie can be easily sussed by her going and checking on the school, right? That was a quick one, but I don't think a good one.
Gabe did his best to protect us. But he was just a kid. Almost empty. Almost always. At least I managed to hold on to you, Shoo Shoo.
Yeah, that thing should be full of fucking memories. I'm surprised we can never inspect it.
Dad's laundry. I always set it here when it was done so he could find it.
You know, I said memories, but I meant emotions. I'm getting used to this stuff being more linked to memories than anything.
I tried so hard to keep my promise to her. Mom and Dad had this TV before they had either of us.
Seeing this little TV is special to me because back when I first played Final Fantasy 13, it was on a TV like this that a friend of my aunt's gave to me. And I got my ass beat by Bartandalus again and again.
Gabe had barely used this backpack in weeks. Nobody could get him to go to school. Gabe loved Son of Lead back when it was an indie. It was too gory for me.
So that's the dude that looked like Star-Lord. Did it say Son of Lead on the other comic? Because I thought there was nothing to read.
The killer mistress tabs in this book weren't even close to right.
Alright, so I did all that looking around and hoping to see if I could figure out what was up with the dad, but I guess we're just gonna have to go along with the ride.
Where you going? Are you gonna tell her? Or is that my job?
Keep your voice down.
Fine, I'll do it. Alex, Dad lost his job again. So we're broke. Again.
Don't talk to me that way. Despite what you may believe, you do not know everything. You think what? I laid myself off?
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I
don't know, Dad. But what are we supposed to do now? We gotta eat.
We can sell some records. Or what about my guitar? We can sell that.
Alex, what is it gonna take to get you to stop defending him?
If your mother could see you now.
I don't want to hear about Mom.
Gabe!
I'm so tired of you using her as an excuse to be a piece of shit. Don't fucking touch me, piece of shit!
Dad.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
Alex, I didn't...
Dad, it's okay. Really, I'm not hurt.
I can't do this.
Dad?
Someone will come. That woman from CPS. Someone.
Dad!
I'm sorry.
No. No. Dad!
She in a bunk bed?
Hey, can I ask you a question? Which orphanage is this? The one in Grant Park? Kind of thought it'd be nicer.
I can't do this, okay? I can't.
You need to.
No.
You need to be honest about what you see.
I was. I have. And now I'm done.
Almost. But not yet. You were 12, I am 16. I steal a car and end up in juvie.
Gabe, come on.
Then you're
Chevy?
13, 14, 15. Orphanages, group homes, musty rooms in the strange houses of foster parents. By the time you're 17, you've seen them all. Somewhere along the line, you start to feel things. Your own emotions don't belong to you. You have nothing. No one. You are alone.
I don't want this.
Alex. Play your part.
Play my part. We weren't allowed to bring glass into the dorms, so we had to drink from this thing.
Like hamsters in a cage.
Except if you give a hamster a glass, they don't toss it at the other hamsters' heads.
Pretty sure it's locked.
Must be after curfew.
I can hear that
We're
soundtrack.
not going anywhere. God, they put me on so many meds.
I'm not reading these because I honestly have no idea what they do. Oh, these aren't all for Alex. Okay. Alex Chin, aproprazole. Yeah, we saw that before. Which
any of
was
them
an
ever
anxiety
work?
medication.
Some of them helped. A little. None of them fixed me.
In their defense, mutant empathy isn't exactly in the DSM.
That's a good defense.
They used to say this place wasn't a prison.
Maybe they were trying to keep you safe.
Guess so. Whatever the reason, the end result was prison bars.
I like that Gabe is here to comment and I'm not just looking at stuff in the environment again.
Guess I missed a few days. How you holding up, Shu?
Can't believe how long you've had that thing.
That thing was my only friend after you left.
Surprised Shushu hasn't talked to us.
I took a fork in here one time and hid it under my mattress. Just 'cause, fuck you.
Not reading that. I'm hesitant to speak about the father.
I used to write one every day. Stupid.
Why? You clearly missed him.
And I thought he missed me. Hence, stupid. They should have stenciled the same thing on all of us.
You really feel like you were their property?
We didn't belong to anyone else, did we? I remember the kid who put this here. Sally. Something with an S?
You were friends at first, right?
Way at first. Then I freaked out on her and she was done with me. Just like everyone else.
Fancy.
Everyone had one good outfit. We wore them to meet the parents.
Did it help?
Kinda think you already know the answer to that question.
The reason I said I'm hesitant to speak about the father, and I'm also trying to keep this pushing at the same time. I wasn't entirely black and white in my view when I was younger, but definitely more so now than ever. I would like to fully understand what he was going through. And honestly, even him abandoning his kids, I get that as a parent, that's not the right move. But he just lost his job. And in his defense, I'd be willing to put this implication on him that he felt like they'd have a better future elsewhere. But I'm just hoping to understand him. I wish we knew more.
I don't understand. Why can't I have my guitar?
We've been over this, Alex. Your guitar stays in the rec room. You can play it during free time.
That's bullshit. I don't need it in the fucking rec room. I need it when I'm stuck in the fucking dorms.
Alex, that's enough. Maybe we'll just take away your guitar privileges entirely, if that's what you prefer.
You can't do that!
It's a fucked up way to get someone to stop fighting with you. And also, they completely stripped her of her happy place when she needed it. I never thought about it, but is a happy place a coping mechanism? Oh, that's not creepy at all. What the fuck? This is how it was? They're window shopping? Oh, am I back in control? Oh. There's nothing I can do. Never mind.
She's been through so much. I just don't know if we're prepared for a troubled girl.
I can see that lady right there. Oh wait, never mind.
It says here she's sensitive. What does that mean?
That means don't be upfront. Take care in everything you say.
I wonder why she's never found a home before.
Wait, with what Gabe said, I don't see these people projecting these emotions. So is she reading her own emotions? But that wouldn't make sense, because that means she's just reading people's minds at that point.
I'm sure she's a sweet girl, but she's not for us.
She's awfully old, isn't she?
This is the kid that's been in all those fights, right?
I want to help. I really do, but there's just something broken.
Wrong. With her.
I never even thought about that. Since she can tell people's emotions and nobody ever believed her, she always got the truth. So her negative opinion of herself was truly formed by the people she was surrounded by.
I'm sorry.
Why?
You need to see it.
See what? That nobody picked me?
Nobody picked you. Nobody picked you. Nobody wanted you. Mom died. Dad left. I bailed. You couldn't keep us together.
It was my job to keep us.
You were 11 years old. You were 11 years old. You were a kid, Alex. Let it go. People leave. Life gets hard. Sometimes it's a big shit sandwich. Make it better. Be angry at Dad, miss Mom. Hell, be angry at me. But don't give up. No one gets to tell you what you're worth. And no one can take your life away. Fight.
I'm not sure
You have a gift. It's something you don't even understand. You can change the world. Make it better. Now get up.
What?
Get up and fight.
Alright, Gabe, I'll take your advice. I'm about to take me and my full-blown concussion and kick some Oh my god, the match. So nice that there was still oil in here for us. While I didn't like his methods, Chet did say he'd show me. He didn't say how the fuck he was gonna send me to see it, but he didn't lie to me. You know?
I've got to find a way out of here. No more ladder. Not that I'd be much good at climbing.
I can't even look all the way up. Assuming ain't nothing over here, but I still want to try.
Mines growing into mines, just like Jed said.
Wait, since I'm back in the present. Alright, my phone's broken. Good to know. Nope, it stopped that pike.
I'm gonna choose not to read anything into this. I could almost laugh, if it wouldn't hurt so much.
I don't know how I feel about walking into a big dark ass room.
How long has this stuff been down here?
A big dark ass room. Especially since they were trying to bury something. If I was in this situation, my mind would be psyching me the fuck out.
Oh, no, 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 come on, no, 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 no.
Okay, that's something.
That doesn't even look like anger. That looks like malice.
That aura is the only lead I've got.
So it's nice to see it's still linked to her power, but I thought she was gonna make herself radiate a specific emotion, and use herself as a light source.
All right, boys, getting close.
Held average for life, huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job. Steady goes. Steady.
Fuck was...
Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel! Who's on radio?
Jed! Fuck! Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move! Now! There's still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out! Make the call, Jed!
God damn it! God damn it! Everyone, let's go! Now!
So he saved 19, but let the rest
Smells like
die?
fireworks. Must be where Typhon blew the charges.
I know it's not fair to say let, but also it wouldn't have happened if he would have just backed the fuck off like his team recommended. What?
Dad.
Jed! Come back! Jed, you son of a bitch!
Jed, you gotta stop, man.
Jed! Fuck you, Jed! Come back!
It's over, Jed. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The random link. And if we died down here, there would be 3 Chins who have died because of Jed. I hope that's symbolism for we're about to tear it all down. All I got to read off of that is that we raise our something to Jed Luke, and I didn't get to see the rest.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
I can't wait to watch you burn.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
It was good, bitch. One bullet and a bunch of boards later, and I'm still back, nigga.
Alex! Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine.
Shut up, don't touch me.
We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to all of them.
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Yeah, move the fuck out of my way. I'm saving all my ammo.
Alex,
shut up.
You're hurt.
You think I can't see that? I walked all the way here, bitch. I just need you to open your ears.
We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
I want to say fuck you so bad. I need to prove a point.
You know exactly what's going on. I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote. Everyone at that company is scared to death. All they do is protect themselves. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
If I say this, she can just deny that.
Why don't you just tell the truth? You've been planning your exit from Typhon anyway.
What?
You never signed up for threats or attempted murder. You hate this. Now's your chance to stop.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No. I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who are trying to help.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex.
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too, but I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
I would like to speak. This young lady came to Haven as a stranger, but over the last few weeks, she's become one of us. Now, her story certainly seems unlikely, if not impossible. But she deserves at least an investigation of her claims. We ought to take her seriously.
I agree with Ducky. I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
I'm looking at that empty seat. Would Riley be sitting there?
She wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Miss Lath, there's no actual evidence of anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
Charlotte. No. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this. They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved. There's something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me.
Well, at least now I know you probably wouldn't have killed
I
yourself.
can't help you. I'm sorry. How about you?
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Please. You're a cop. You can do something.
Alex, just give it up.
You're basically telling me to lay down and die at this point. You had me sign that because you didn't want to quote-unquote lose me, but I almost got killed anyways. So what the fuck's the point, Pike? We haven't been able to prove anything. I would.
I'm really sorry.
Are you? Why are you doing this?
What?
My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Is there any way
Ryan,
I can show
after
emotions?
Everything? Seriously, fuck you!
Can we
Stop.
Can we please spread it? That'd be the easiest proof, is if we could just share the emotion with everybody.
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
I really wish I knew enough. But I'm assuming at the end of that emotional whatever the fuck, he was saying I'm sorry to Alex and Gabe. So I'm gonna say a fighter.
The world never gave him anything for free. He fought just to stay alive. He fought for us.
Got another tribe, tried to earn some money, was gonna try to
Maybe
come
he
back
was
and get
finally
us.
winning. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. Haven was his second chance. He was so proud of who he'd become. A great boyfriend. A cool dad. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
Wait, This kind of has me confused. You've plastered it over with another story that you're a hero, that you're a good man. He's forgot.
You tell yourself
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool,
you're a
cool.
hero. A strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
I don't know about a pawn. I almost want to say selfish. He said his men have never stopped to dig so deep. I feel like that would mark his reputation. And he couldn't have that. Which is what we're back to now. It would mark his reputation.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you were too selfish to say those words out loud. There was so much to lose. The love of your wife. The respect of your son. The comfort and ease you had walking around the world. All of that mattered more to you than those men's lives. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't. The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
After all of this,
And I forgive you.
Alex is a better person than me.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon's CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right...
A nice shot. Resignation of the
The
CEO.
silence is worse. I need to get some air.
The company's not destroyed, but I mean, I guess the CEO is fucked. But unless the
After
CEO's getting
summoning all my
sued,
strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
to the CEO, unless the CEO gets sued, he just gets to sit back and not stress about anything with all that glorious money.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil and these.
We are a bit cleaned up, but she does have crutches here. How long has it been? Yeesh, so much. Who the fuck is Jessica? May 27th. Alright, so it was May 25th. It's been like 2 days. Alright, good. Hello, Axe. This is Jessica Martinez from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue. I know you've been through a lot. We are working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you, either on or off record, about your experiences. I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. We're going to work from bottom to top. Oh, May 26th. Alex, you are incredible and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Of course. How could I not, after everything? May 18th. Ooh. You know, I didn't read these. Oh, this was about the broken bike. Okay. Don't worry, we'll replace the front wheel. My ass still hurts. You handled it like a champ. That sentence. Never mind. Short notice, but tonight is my annual viewing of this amazing nature documentary if you want to join. Amazingly, Steph is busy for the third year in a row. I'm detecting a pattern here. Is there a stuffy British dude narrating? The stuffiest. Right answer. I'm in. Alright, here we go. Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied. Dad lied. But worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry. And I hope one day you'll forgive me. Hey, Mac. Hey, Jen. Didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay. Really. Thanks, Mac. Here we go. Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival, a moment I will not soon forget. So, please remember that we're here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Dougie. This says the 26th. You were right. You needed me. The one woman who should have believed you above everyone. And I failed. Char, it's okay. Just take care of yourself and Ethan. With Life is Strange games having multiple endings, could I have failed that? Because it seemed pretty curated. Unless I was just hitting all the right beats. Can't wait to look it up. I don't know if this is the message or if there's a message behind here. Dad knows what's up. That's awesome, Ethan. You guys look great. Thanks. OMG, I heard what happened. You weren't gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks, buddy. Me too. Is your mom doing okay? I'm worried about her. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. A lot less weird than you think. She is very lucky to have you. I am very sorry that I robbed her of her emotions, because I thought she was going to commit seppuku. I don't know who Arthur is. Alex? Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story in our ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in... You know what? I'm not even going to give you the time of day myself. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking... Oh yeah, my phone got fixed. That's nifty. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make sure you're safe. Call us. Alex? There are a lot of notifications, but because of everything that's happened, I want to see what they all say. Oh, nope, that one's not important. Hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain. Oh, that's not important. Hey, anybody
I'm
seen...
so sorry I worried you all.
Anybody seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but she ghosted. Super not like her, kind of freaking out. Is this when I was in the fucking mine? Oh no, have you contacted Jason? Called his cell, no response. I'll try 911 next. That's troubling. Haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you? So I can pretend to be surprised if she's found dead. The Black Lantern will not be open for lunch today on the account of Town Council vote. We'll see you for happy hour. Yes, on jobs. Yes, on prosperity. Yes, on expansion. Yes, it all got fucked up. You do realize that expanding mining operations outside of Haven is a temporary fix, right? That's not even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want, a bibliography? I don't keep citations on the ready at the ready on the off chance I encounter someone who isn't willing to accept the truth. That's what I thought. Alright, not gonna hold you. A lot of these are behind.
It never ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. Deputy Jason Pike has been suspended pending an investigation. Please direct all inquiries through official channels. I just don't understand how all of this could happen under your noses. What is going on over there? This is not an acceptable statement. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue, singular boy in beige, who danced to Typhon's tune. There is no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Dropped your tinfoil hat, you loon.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. How about we make that my business? That'd be great.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude toward Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement, which is available for you to read on our website. You know, Diane sent me a message before. Why couldn't she message me again? She doesn't feel like talking when she doesn't have the high ground?
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Awesome news. Should we call the shop? That works fine. Can I actually go get a portrait? Hey, Haven. The Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants with previous retail/broadcast experience. Fill out an application on our website. We'll be conducting interviews next week. Dope. Okay, so I'm deaf applying if you're hiring 16-year-olds. But, is there like a sudden opening? Who left? Nobody just left. Oh, nobody just yet. But to be honest, I'm kinda eyeing the exits, looking for new adventures. Ah, jeez. I'll miss you. I got you, kiddo. Alright. Everything I'm interested in.
I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what?
At this point, I would say it's our fault, but I'm still on the fence of her killing herself if I hadn't done what I did. What?
I am now a double victim. First, to Jed Lucan's horrible deception, and now to Typhon's attempts to scapegoat me for their crimes. But I will fight, tooth and nail, to ensure that the real story is told and my name is cleared. Thank you.
Sounds like Diane is angling for a book deal. Hopefully it ends up in the fiction section, where it belongs.
Truly where it belongs. She's a double victim of herself. She chose to stick with Typhon when she gathered all the evidence she needed.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
And then she hunkered down when I came through and tried to give her an out. No one victimized you but you.
I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now that what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort to you in the days ahead. Jed, the Black Lantern Tavern, that doesn't have a final quote for us in the end. It's interesting that Gabe showed up looking for his father. I just thought Gabe chose a random place to go to. I guess that would link him here then.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me.
I do wonder if I didn't take the time to talk to people, if they would all just doubted me. But at the same time, if they all doubted me, does that mean I still couldn't have done what I did? Because that came from her emotion.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Scandal! 8 deaths covered up by Typhon mining. Haven Springs rocked by revelations.
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at Spring Festival. I'm kinda interested in this. I'm gonna see how fast I can read and understand this. Actually, I like it more like this. A surprising newcomer and 3-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival stars on Saturday. Alex Chin, whose brother Gabe Chin, longtime bartender at the Black Lantern, was killed in a tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with her passionate vocals and powerful guitar. It has been a long time since I've witnessed a Spring Festival crowd dance together with abandon like that, noted Jesse McPherson, local novelist. It was transportive. Steph Gringich, KRCT DJ, and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums. For what the duo claimed was only their first time playing together, including even practice sessions, color this reviewer a tad skeptical. The chemistry was palpable. I think I speak for all in attendance when I say here's hoping this is the beginning of a new Spring Festival tradition that will continue for many years to come. Oof. Bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. Alright, I think this one is important as well. The image of Haven Springs as idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and civility blissfully removed from the tumult of the outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, that haven never really existed, outside postcards and tourism board drivel anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this Typhon mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town. Not just from what took place, horrible enough as those details are, but from who was involved. A young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry up-and-comer, and the town's most revered patriarch at the center of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel County Prison. He is said to be fully cooperative with the police and repentant for his actions. But the harm he has done to this town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years, is just beginning to be understood. Still, in the face of this tremendous calamity, we say, Haven will survive. We will emerge, if not stronger, at least a bit wiser for having overcome it. We will do this not because it is easy, but because we have no other choice. This is our home.
After what I went through, the middle of the ocean might not be so bad.
I don't know, after all the drowning we've done, I would like fresh air more so. I should probably pick a different place.
I love this guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window.
It's funny she remembers that.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Yeah, when the mom gave her that pendant, I was gonna say I don't think I ever noticed Alex wearing a necklace. But then the father took it before it ended, and that made sense. Also, isn't this our Bard outfit? Nice to see this making a comeback. Go ahead and lie back down. That is a fish. That just sits in one spot. You have very few fishy physics.
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
You know, I don't know how to play guitar, but looking at that close-up just made me think having fingernails would be like having a personal pick on you at all times. Unless it's not good to play guitar with your fingernails. I say that as someone who like constantly bites their fingernails off.
The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible.
I try not to do it as much, but it still happens.
Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Yeah, I don't even care what this card says. Okay, so the goal is to go upstairs. I'm gonna assume that that's gonna end our game then. I'm about to see if I can go to Scarlet.
I
Scarlet?
want to go outside without seeing anyone.
Charlotte.
That's why God created rooftops.
And Alex immediately killed that. Alright. The cutscene then killed that. I guess I'm not allowed to have any plans.
Hey, Steph.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
She just goes straight to the bathroom and takes a shit.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it.
You didn't ask me.
I want to stay here too.
You did.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
So I'm assuming we wouldn't even get that if we didn't have a relationship with anyone, and I would have just continued upstairs. I think one of the things I'm most excited about in ending this game is that I can begin watching other people's playthroughs.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
I'm falling for this personification, but we're really just talking to ourselves. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
I feel like we get tired of each other so quick. Can't I just run the Black Lantern?
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing.
Well, there goes those 7 months I was shitting on. I'm glad we get to see this town covered in snow. Can we see what the decoration's up to? That's not the important part? Okay, I'll shut up.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
I like that, because I was treating that like a museum the entire time.
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, and even of me begin to fade into the background.
That deer head is like, what did I do? Why do I have to disappear? Community run establishment. With the deer head in the background. Anyways, okay. I wasn't looking straight ahead. Was that Riley? It kind of seemed like Riley at a quick glance.
rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
I don't like either one of these options. Both, whatever.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van? Travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud? Pouring your soul to strangers? Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
I want to say again, I really don't think we're talking to the actual Gabe. Trust me, that was some real thought out stuff we just went through. But just like she said when she was in the bed, that she doesn't know how to, think about herself or something. I think this is just her way of doing it. So she has a real fantasy for wanting to stay in Haven, which is what makes me want to pick that. I also did enjoy the idea of playing video games with Ethan. But even though I saw Steph smiling, and of course these are all emotions I'm just putting on them, right? Even though I saw Steph smiling, I felt like we were somewhat stifling her dreams, because we know this is the second time she's trying to leave. But obviously she's willing to go more for her heart than her goal. And I honestly feel like we'd be dragging her down by choosing to stay, because she knows we're gonna stay. And assuming that we can have an happily ever after and that neither one of us gets fucked over in the future, even though this looked really good, I don't know why it's flipping back and forth. I'm staying to one side. That shit really wanted me to pick stay in heaven. Bro, why is this the default? Bruh! Yo, I keep trying to go over it. Stop. Thank you. That's ridiculous. I'm really thinking about picking this one. I mean, I was kind of sure about it, but the percentage went down when my game was constantly pulling my option to the left. At the same time, I guess it's important to think about yourself, because I want to stay in Haven because of all the relationships I felt like we've built. It's a nice, comfy little spot, and I've kicked Jed out of it. And I should replace that. Like, I guess it's not right to speak about it like that anymore. He is sorry. But you know what's going to be the defining factor about all of this? I'm going to put them on the road in hopes that one day they will meet Max and Chloe.
I know what I want.
Plus, I like adventure. Open world adventure games are the best genre to ever be made. Yeah, Ryan wasn't in the cutscene when I was playing for Steph. We just completely disconnected. Are we already gone? The game's just gonna completely take over. I wanted to walk around town. Damn, it makes me feel like we weren't even friends with Ryan. Or did we leave without telling him? That's kind of fucked. And we took away Steph. That's extra fucked. I didn't want to leave Ryan completely out like that. I feel like we shit on him this entire playthrough and by complete accident. Also, I got his father locked up. That's quadruple fucked. Ryan's like the one factor that makes me sad I didn't stay. July 13th. Fuck him up, babe. We ain't playing together? Excuse me? Jed? Alex? Jed? Alex. I don't even know what I'm feeling. I got good at describing other people's emotions in this book. Even new emotions. Complicated ones. I could push through that mystery. I could push through the mystery. Find the words. But I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and it was like walking into a house you used to live in, seeing what someone else has done to it. Blazing self-hatred, so bright you can't let yourself look at it. The short knowledge that you spread rot to everything you touch. The rigid feeling of the role, the routine, the lines you memorize and regurgitate to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. Maybe that's why I forgave him for all of this. The heat and force of his loathing required me to face my own. Like two magnets of the same polarization, pressing each other backward. The bullet, the fall, the hospital, the house, the orphanage. Is it weird that I feel grateful for them? Grateful to Jed for giving them to me? For, however accidentally, pushing me to look at my own self-hatred and come out the other side? What's that part that she said here? Is it weird that I feel grateful for them? It's not weird, because they inspired growth. That's what you're grateful for. At least that's what I think. Yeah, it's a picture with Riley and everybody else's stuff. Is that one in New York?
Hello, everyone.
The picture kind of looked like Manhattan.
I'm Alex Chen.
Well, that's the end of that story.
Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you'll see
the last episode wasn't really an episode, huh? I mean, it was. It wrapped it up for us. But it was majority cutscenes. That's an interesting way to execute that. At least we get to see what the new place looks like. So is that a community bar or just like a souped up rec room? I mean, I kind of wish.
Over tides that pull you under. Onto daylight and to thunder. When you take all those, let the rain flow. You gotta take, you gotta take, you gotta take on every wave.
The vocals on this song told me to shut up, and I chose to listen.
It hurts to think of what's to come when I no longer know this place, and all I hear are fading drums, and I cannot recall your face. I'll meet you in the sleepless garden. Close your eyes and see a future you remember, and how it felt to kiss tonight's version of me.
Funny enough, getting more into game development has made me pay more attention to the ending credits. This is like my 5th time trying to actually look at everything in the credit section. Because I always knew there were different departments, but it's like I knew, but I didn't really know. You know what I mean? Now I see how everybody works on their different piece of the puzzle to put the whole picture together. And each person helps the full picture come together. They might not be CEO or project lead, but all the work of everyone coming together is what makes this game, what makes these, I don't even know what the word would be. I guess I'm gonna just say these creations of art. It's what makes them come to life. Everyone's job matters. And that's so many people coming together. I know there are some good indie games out there that are done by one person or a small group of people, but it's just looking at the massive teamwork. Because I mostly just want to build video games on my own. But for them to be on the level that I feel this game and other games are, it's so much work. And you need so much knowledge of more than just programming the game.
Take on every wave. Take on every wave.
Like I said before though, I am excited to have finally completed a Life is Strange game. I am a big fan of this series.
For a long time.
And honestly, I don't see why they would ever stop them, to be honest with you. It's not like they haven't written themselves into a corner or anything. Each Life is Strange game, kind of like a Final Fantasy game, if they want to write a sequel to it, they'll just make the title similar. But each new game can literally just be a new story. Now things might get a little repetitive if they continue the stories, or if they repeat the stories, but I'm sure they could keep coming up with something out of the box, while keeping to the principles that it's a choice-based game. And I think I would say another staple is the character having powers. These are almost like realistic powers. And I don't mean like the powers themselves being realistic, but I mean like Life is Strange is a slice of life game that gets a little bit spicy because somebody in that bitch has an ability. I think I heard a joke that somebody said they could put together the Life is Strange X-Men or the Avengers. I don't know about doing any of that, but I think I would like at some point if the characters happen to run into each other. And then at that point, you'd see the canon ending for every single game. And I'm talking about games that probably haven't even come out yet, because I don't see a reason to stop.
For a long time,
There's a mine right into the room?
I kept my heart closed.
Wait, what? What did that picture mean? What? I can't scroll back up.
I was on my own, but you
I wonder if this how they had to build that set?
some things are worth the risk.
Also, once I started talking, I wasn't really paying attention. I have no idea why all these names are here. That's the cool thing about editing. I get to see details I missed twice. I want to say I'm one of Square Enix's biggest fans, because I'm never disappointed by a Square Enix game. Even once I came to the realization that they're just the publisher and sometimes not the game developers. Although maybe there's still something about that I don't fully understand. But when I pick up a game and it says Square Enix on it and I decide to play it, it's always a blast. As for that story, I don't think I really have any complaints. And I don't think I'm gonna regret my choice of leaving Haven until maybe I go look at other people's endings and see that staying is like the more fitting option for me. Because it does feel like we've built relationships, we have a family. And we kind of left it all behind. But I'm gonna assume that everything's just going swell, because my ending didn't look bad. It didn't look bad. We got our justice. Pike got suspended. That's the best I could hope for with that. I don't have any malice towards Pike, anything. I didn't like his blind sense of justice or his cowardice at that point, because there were a lot of things contradicting his view, and because of the shit he'd seen before, he decided to leave me hanging. I don't know if there was a way to get Pike on my side. You know what? That was a problem I did have. I'm glad I'm talking it through. The fact that... Oh, this song actually has vocals to it? You know what? I'm gonna end up forgetting what the fuck I'm talking about. The fact that you use your ability on Charlotte and it fucks her mentality so hard to the point where I still think she's half vegetable. Even if you stay in Haven and you get to see Charlotte, I feel like she's never going to be the same again. And I guess it's best that we didn't try to experiment with her further and try to put emotions on her, because that might have been worse. But seeing how detrimental that was, it's fucked up that the game almost says you should have done that to Pike as well. It would have gone in your favor that time. When you see an experiment fail so roughly, you don't perform the same damn experiment again. So I feel like that was a bit unfair from the game. But Pike got suspended, that's just desserts to me. We got rid of Typhon CEO, somebody else is just going to replace him, and even if they have good intentions, they're probably going to realize the world or get corrupted by it and fall back into the same hole. I hope Diane gets thrown in the jail and then thrown under it. We gave that bitch 2 chances. She can say whatever she wants out loud. She wanted to be a part of what Typhon had to offer. I was on the teeter-totter for her, looking at both sides, thinking maybe she's not so bad, maybe she's the devil. But I'm completely on one side of that extreme now. She can kick rocks in the prison yard. I'm glad Jed went to prison, especially after trying to kill us, because, man, I was... I would have... Seeing how many people were in there by the time we showed up, I definitely wouldn't have gotten far, and I would have thrown everybody's opinion of me out of whack. But I was so bent on killing him. That would have been so great. But this was the perfect thing to do in a situation. That's also why I chose forgiveness at the end. It wasn't so much to doing with Jed, but I felt forgiveness would give me the best outcome. Because you're supposed to forgive and let go. It's literally forgive but don't forget. That nigga completely fucked us over. It looked like we weren't gonna get any type of justice on our own. Everything I was saying, people were calling conjecture. Even if I didn't get to come out on top, at least Jed was going to know that I knew. It just so happened to be enough to break him down in the moment and make everything fall into my favor. So, this game is about what I expected. I definitely enjoyed the vibrant color palette of the town. I really enjoyed my playthrough. I didn't like that I missed some things, but that's just, I don't know if that's a perfectionist thing or what. But like, you see every little thing that I went to inspect all had lines for it, right? That's how they build the game. Those lines don't just come out of nowhere. There's a voice actor that has to do lines for each object. There was only like one object we ever looked at that the character just looked at and then walked away. I thought this said Maggie Chin. So it's built for you to like observe your environment. And I like playing it that way. I know that if I would have just went straight forward in some of these parts, that some of my videos wouldn't have been as long as they were. I also realized during editing that if I didn't read as slow, that my videos wouldn't be as long as they were. That's why in these last two parts, I tried to be more swift in my reading. I don't know if I understood as much, to be honest with you. I'm not typically a speed reader, but for the sake of performance, I think I did good enough. Now, I will say the soundtrack, that one song that keeps playing, which is just an instrumental, unless it has vocals to it too. If that has vocals to it, I hope it has the right vocals, because I'm fine with it being instrumentals. My favorite type of music is music without vocals. I mean, I love music with some good vocals in it. I'm not gonna hold you. I like rap. I like, you know what, I don't know if I said this before, but I like more genres than I know the name of. I don't really, pop. I like country. I don't like sad country. That shit's depressing. I don't listen to that. I don't listen to mumble rap, but if I happen to hear mumble rap with a good beat, I'll go look up the instrumental. My favorite type of music, I like anime music, the anime trap remixes. I like rock and roll. I haven't listened to too much screamo, I'm not gonna hold you, but I should just say I like etc. because there's not many genres that I run into that I don't like, save for one or two genres. But out of all of them, there might be a vocal song that can really talk to me, but typically instrumentals just allow me to perfectly escape, especially melancholy ones. I wouldn't take myself as someone who's depressed, but hearing sad instrumentals or maybe something along those lines, like music that you could listen to and you could see yourself dying to it. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I don't know how to explain that without sounding morbid. But it's just, that music feels like it really speaks to me when I listen to it. It comforts something inside of me. And the soundtrack that plays when you rob Charlotte, or before you rob Charlotte of her emotion, and the soundtrack that played in this game, which was the same one, or this episode, when you're going through your past, because your brain is trying to make sure you don't die. And it's the same soundtrack that plays when Jed tries to kill you. Whatever that instrumental is, that shit is good. And I finally get to go see if I can look it up. But I don't know if I finished the original thought. The soundtrack from this game is spotty to me, because there are some real hits for me. Like the endings, some of these ending songs, obviously I don't know the names of any of them, but some of them I'm gonna go look up because I really enjoy them. But Life is Strange, the first one, damn near that entire soundtrack blew me away, to the point that I still listen to it because that music was so good. And see, I wouldn't even know the genre of the Life is Strange 1 music. It was guitar heavy, honestly, from my point of view, I'm a black male. I didn't grow up with the same kind of music. My mom listened to a big genre of music. She listens to a big genre of music, but that wasn't one of them. So I kind of felt like, because I was playing as a white female character, that I was listening to a bunch of white girl music. And I really fucking loved it. And that's why I say to this day, when somebody asks me how Life is Strange 1 was, I say I loved it. It brought out my inner white girl. Just hoping to explain that a bit. Another thing, you're probably wondering why I'm not skipping this. I don't know. I have something where I feel this is like this is all their credit. Credit where credit is due. But I guess everybody would have already seen these, unless they haven't played the game themselves.
Had a smile, tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes, tears in your eyes.
There shouldn't be an ending cutscene, right? I wonder if events team means events in the game or in real life events. There's so much to learn about making video games. The only reason it's worth it is to just try to find some way. Oh, there was a set where that place had light going through it, because those were pure dark tinted windows for me. I don't remember what I was saying about video games. I realized my screen just went back dark. So I don't have, what do they call it? I think they're like blue light tinted glasses or something. I don't have those. I just have normal glasses. So to make up for it, since I have to sit in front of my computer so long, because I'm in computer science where I have to code and practice coding and game development, and then I enjoy being on YouTube as well as making videos for it. I'm also in front of it when I'm doing the editing, so I'm in the chair a lot in front of this screen. So I ended up discovering that you can actually turn down the blue light for the monitor. It was only recently that I discovered that when I try to color correct some things, that the blue light might be affecting what I think looks like a good picture. But I do wonder if OBS captured my blue light turning off and turning on, because I can't just keep it on the entire time. Oh, that's the festival without anything there. It looks so spacey. You can't just keep the blue light on the entire time. It makes me set it to a timer. So I make it like it turns off at 11:45 a.m. and then it turns back on at 12. Which now you know it's a little bit past the afternoon for me. I like this song. I reflect here what's in front of you. Let me go. You know, another cool thing is that when I put these up, I get a bunch of copyright claims on the video. It's been like 4 or 5 almost every video. And even though I'm fine with them being on the video, that's why I'm going, that's why I'm still in college. I don't plan on YouTube being my moneymaker, so I'm fine with all the copyright claims, because I feel like taking the music out takes away from the experience, especially since they don't usually replace it. But I think I went off on a bit of a tangent. Oh yeah, when they get claimed, I get to click on the different claims and it shows me the duration of the song that's being copyrighted, and it also shows me the title of the song. So I get to check in and see what song was what and what the name is to it. So it's kind of like a personal search. I'm fine with the copyright claims as long as it doesn't turn into a copyright strike. And just starting YouTube on a whim has gotten me so much better at video editing. Better than I thought I would be when I didn't know what to do. I didn't say I was the best. I just said better. I know you might be like, what the fuck, but I'm just addressing those thoughts that I can't hear that are being spilled out into the world. You know what? I'm actually going to speed this up. Maybe my patience has run out. I don't know. But at least I'm not skipping it. I don't know why I thought it would speed the music up as well. Hey, that was the picture we saw in the guitar case. Hey, there go all the songs. Too bad I have no idea what any of those would be linked to. I might take the time to look all those up. I can see that fast enough. Or I could just slow it down when I'm editing it. Actually, I don't have to try to keep up with it. Excuse me. You know, one of the sad things is that song that plays. Was that a samurai helmet? The song that I really like must be an original from the game because it actually doesn't get a claim on it. So I still have to do the hard work of trying to find that. But at least it's not trying to find just the instrumental you heard out of the blue from a radio station. I have never successfully looked one up. Shazam does not work, and you can't understand the suffering that comes from trying to find a song that sounds so good, but it has no vocals. Alex hit the road to play her music, almost a split. I can understand why people stayed. Alex forgave Jed for his actions. Alex claims she learned the meaning of home. Alex claims she learned not to fear her emotions. Alex claims she didn't learn anything in Haven. I wonder, you know what? I'm just not thinking about this because this is honestly exactly a month. It's September 18th, or it's October 18th. This came out September 17th. That gave people a chance to play it and play it again. So I wonder if people did the action that affected their story, which would then get tallied up in the percentage. Because I don't understand why anybody would select Alex claims she learned nothing in Haven. I feel like that's just, they would just go back through the story again to pick that. Everyone on the council supported Alex, so there was a way to get that. None of the council members backed Alex. That's tragic. Some of the members. So everyone on the council, here's my thing. Because I still feel like Charlotte could have died. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure. There was so much uncertainty there. And it was the dawn of a new aspect of the ability, so a lot just pushed me to taking away her emotion. But here's my thing. If Charlotte did die, which I did not want, if she died and everyone that was left on the council supported me, that would still fit that top category. So that does not tell me if she lived or not. Alex wanted to play her music in the future. Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex wanted to help more people in the future. I think sometimes you should go out of your way to help, like the way we helped Ducky. But I don't think you should go out of your way to help the way we helped Charlotte. So I think we should just help as the people come along. I don't think we should outright seek it. So I feel like her wanting somewhere to belong was better. Alex took a moment to reflect in the apartment. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Alex forgave Ryan for not believing her. Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan. Wasn't that? That was completely controlled by the game. So I made a series of decisions. So wait, right above this, Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan. Right above that, Alex forgave Ryan. Does that mean by not seeing Ryan, I never forgave him? When I looked at the text message, was I able to actually write a response? Because I'm not used to being able to text. I'm used to it doing automatically. Was there any way I could have forgiven him? Because now this makes me feel like we quintuple shit on Ryan. I have no malice toward this man, and I gave him the pure shit end of that stick. I feel bad. I feel bad for what we did to Ryan. Or with Ryan. Charlotte sided with Alex during the vote. Alright, Charlotte would have lived. I was worried about nothing. Charlotte would have lived. Charlotte believed Alex but couldn't help? Wait, that kind of makes me feel like those people still took away Charlotte's emotions. But somehow did something else that kept Charlotte on their side? What did I do? I barely got to interact with Charlotte. She signed the affidavit. That was in her favor. Then I took away her emotions. And before that, she blamed everybody for Gabe's death. And then we talked at the harbor. Unless one of those very specific options, the one that allowed us to share a bittersweet moment, unless that one option would have put her back on my side, I don't fully understand how that would have worked out. Charlotte turned her back on Alex. Well, she apologized after. It is what it is. Eleanor sided with Alex during the vote. I assume Eleanor doesn't side with us if you don't help her and you also let Riley know about her secret. But then again, wouldn't Riley only stay because she knows Eleanor's secret? Because if Riley stays, this is still an option. Unless Eleanor's not there. But I gotta assume that missing seat was Riley. There's gonna be so much for me to see in other people's games. Pike sided with Alex during the vote. I have no idea how the fuck you're supposed to do that. Pike told Alex to give up. Well, now you're suspended, so eat a dick. Ducky sided with Alex during the vote. Ryan believed Jed during the vote. Ryan can believe me? What is this, if we're dating? That's interesting. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Yeah. Ryan leaves Haven to be with Alex. Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven Springs. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. Steph and Alex leave Haven together. Steph and Alex don't get together. I love how these are so even. Like, even them not dating, with them dating. But these are so out of balance. Oh, that's officially it. That's it. Also, this says view friend stats. I don't know what friends that might show. Because I honestly don't know anyone beside me who's been playing this game. And I'm playing it on Steam. If I was playing it on Xbox, I've seen a few people playing it. But it wouldn't just grab my Xbox friends list, so I'm gonna just let that lie. There's so many things I limited because the game came out. Because you know when some people, like the way I was doing with Life is Strange 1 and 2, when someone finishes a game and it's been so much time, they start making references to it. I absolutely did not want to be spoiled. I know I was moving a bit slow, but I still enjoyed this, and I wasn't watching specific YouTube videos and shit. I refused to look it up because as soon as you type something in on YouTube, your full recommended gets mixed up with it because of the algorithm. There was so much restraint, and I honestly feel free. There's so much content I get to just go gorge on now from so many other people just to go see. And now, with this PC game being done, because I think I've kind of resorted that I'm going to try to do one PC game and one Xbox game at a time, because I really enjoy playing on my PC. It looks so much better. I have an original Xbox One, and with how updated the games are getting, they move slow as all. all hell. So being on my PC is a relief in itself. And I feel like I get to push it because my graphics card is at 100% almost all the time. I really enjoy it, and playing with mouse and keyboard is like still a fresh experience for me. So now that this game is done, I already have it installed. I'm gonna start playing Far Cry 6. I play, you know what, I won't dive too much into that, but I can't wait to get started on that. And I'm just extremely grateful. I'm grateful I get to play it. I'm grateful that the world is the way it is, that I was able to just come out of nowhere and upload this to my YouTube channel as a gameplay. I like to think of my YouTube channel almost as like a scrapbook. I'm sure there are some games I may have forgotten that I played in the past, but whenever I come to this channel, I can just look at the entire catalog some years from now, and it'd be like going down memory road. And I honestly look forward to that nostalgic feeling. But anyways, as you can see, that's the end. That is purely the end, and it is only dragged on by me talking further, in which you can hear me talking in so many other videos. So for this one, and this wonderful guitar, I don't even know what you would call this in music. I don't know if this is a riff. Riff is about the only phrase that I know of, so I don't even know if I could say anything else. But whatever this guitar is doing, it's working its magic, and this will be the last time we hear it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. I hope you know that I'm thankful even if you didn't make it to the end. If you didn't make it, you wouldn't be hearing these words, but I'm thankful regardless. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. That last episode was basically a movie, but an interesting one. I hope you all take care. Adios.